we? Hello. And today I don't know what to name the title, so here we are with this title. If you have better ideas, I'd love to hear them. I'll probably ask later anyway, because ain't nobody here to say this right now. But y'all, it's Friday, which means it's gonna be a shorter stream, especially because I started a little bit late, but I had to eat food, because my body was telling me food needed to happen. Today's mission is to make another tray, so I'm gonna pour the rims for another double-sided tray. Pour more Zodiac Cats. Drill a hole in the octopus that's standing upright right now. You can't really tell it's an octopus because it's standing upright. And pour another one of those organizers type things, because I want to see how it fares with the platinum craft. Since it's a thicker mold and that's a casting resin, it's supposed to be better for things like that. I'm hoping that it has fewer bubbles than previous pieces have had. Anywhooser, we're just gonna get into it, but first I'm gonna put on some pants. Also gonna change shirts because I realized I don't want to wear this shirt. It'll get messed up and I'll be sad. I like the pattern a lot. I like the fabric a lot. I fell asleep in it one time, and that night I had fallen asleep eating an oatmeal cream pie. So I got a bunch of oatmeal cream pie on it. And I had to clean it, and I don't want to have to do that with something like resin, because it's not going to get anywhere near as clean as easily as oatmeal cream pie was to get out. That's what I was hoping you would say. I'm attracted to you, connection is good. So suddenly, something hit me. It's also a day where I'm feeling listening to music that isn't royalty free, so it's on headphones in my ears. But I can also hear the music that's playing. Anyway, now that we got that out of the way, and I'm wearing clothes I don't mind getting dirty, we're gonna move this mic and get it popping. Oh, second. It could have been the one. Woo! This is the octopus. I was gonna do these mushrooms, but I'm not gonna do them today. I'm probably gonna do them tomorrow. Ooh. Man. Ugh. Yeah, we're just gonna get into it. Oh! I ran out of gloves. Okay, we can't get into it. Hold on. Okay. I wish I could see your face when you dial my number, babe. I wish I could hear your voice. That's what she knew for. You know my memories of you ain't that good. You had to mute you off and wanna be heard. Cousins ain't like you anyway. You should thank them later. Do I have enough to do this? It only goes as low as 100. And I probably have enough of that, but I don't know. I'll probably do it anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Cause you were scared away. I knew about that pension 804. But you ain't know about my 71888. On my 205. Ooh. I really hope I have enough. Because I already poured it, so if I don't have enough to measure out 100, then it's gonna be a little rough. Ah. Please be enough. Please. There's always less of the hardener. And I don't know why that is. Where'd that drop? Oh, jeez. Where did it drop? A drop of resin fell off the bottle as I was closing it, and I have no idea where it went. 'Tis a mystery. I honestly almost want to make my own silicone mixing sticks. what I need. Some metal rods. Silicone mold type thing. In the shape of a mixing stick. Could, do I round the edges? Do we just make get like a bookmark? I don't know. Ideas. What else could I do? I'm really not sure. Whoop. Because I've definitely heard that using wooden sticks introduces a lot more bubbles because it's a porous material. I just haven't found a silicone mixing stick place that I want to buy from. Because I try not to buy on Amazon, and the ones on Etsy look like they just bought them off Amazon and are reselling them. Or they bought them from this wholesaler and they're just reselling them because they all look exactly the same. So I'm trying to figure out who the wholesaler is for this company. So I can actually get the cheapy cheaps, as opposed to whatever people are doing and buying and then drop shipping or whatever. A big delay on the chat? How so? A swizzle, yeah, like a swizzle stick, yes. The thingies that you use to mix coffee, yes. Which would be good if it weren't for, right, so maybe like more like a tiny spatula because I need something that scrapes the sides. And the swizzle stick wouldn't really do that. But I have seen people use that to mix. Also, hi, how's it going? How's your week been? Have you been sleeping well? Have you been staying hydrated? Yeah. I just need a new bed, period, because mine is a mess. I can't tell if this is just a lot of bubbles or if it's streaky. I don't know. Let's just let it sit and see what happens, I guess. I too need to clean my bed. So my closet was too humid for my clothes. There was mold on the shit that was on the floor of it, so I was afraid to put things back into it. So everything was in suitcases for a long time. And I recently just said, you know what, I'm tired of having suitcases on my floor like this. So I put away most of the clothes, but then I was like, I ran out of momentum to do this and just put the rest of the clothes that I had sorted. I had sorted all the clothes on my bed. And so I did most of it, enough that I could sleep, but not enough that the bed is clear. So, yeah. I need to fix. I really can't tell if it's streaky. Let's see. Nah, it's mixed. There's just a fuck ton of bubbles. Yeah, so that's what I did. I actually did. That's what I did. I didn't just say fuck it and put my clothes back in. I had a, what's it called? I put those dehumidifiers in. And then I was like, how do I know if it's removed enough of the humidity that I can put my clothes in and shit won't stay moldy? So it was a while before I was said, fuck it, let me just try. And I've been paranoid ever since. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, you know what I didn't do because I forgot and I only had the one thing? I was gonna drill a hole in this octopus so I could put a key ring, an eye screw in it, but I forgot, so we're gonna just put you away before I get resin on you, because I'm not doing drilling now. Boop, 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 boop. Digital fingers. You have humidity digital. Oh, so you just have something in your closet that lets you know how humid it is? That makes sense. Need a toothpick so that I can get these bubbles out of their bodies. Ba-doop ba-doop. Ba-doop ba-doop. Doop doop doop. Boop ba doop doop. Ooh, definitely felt that. Ugh. Wait. Oh, fuck. Fuck you, camera. Fuck you. I don't mean it, but gosh. Did I just put my hair in the resin? I hope not. Okay. Where are they at? No. Boop, 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 boop. So then you just have the humidity thing for funsies? Or it just came with the temperature thing and you like keeping track of the temperature? Boop. Boop. Ooh, I don't like that sound. Boop, 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 boop. Damn it. Oh. Okay. Yeah, they give you like dummy deals sometimes. Ooh! Let's try not to make a mess on this because I just got it, but there we go. Welcome to the family. Yeah, I get it. I mean, especially if, like, I'm not really temperature sensitive, but if it gets too cold, I get upset. So, I try and keep things moderately warm. But my heater makes it sound like it tries to maintain a temperature. I don't think it does. I think or it just is never going to maintain the temp or never reach the temperature because of how cold my apartment gets. Um Okay, move quicker, move quicker. Boop 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 boop. Gonna put that in this one. Maybe this one too? Make them a little bit different. Add that to this one. Oh, fuck. Man, not my bread mold. I don't know what I'm doing, I'm just throwing colors in here. Oh. Can I just pour? I don't like pouring with this one because it's so thick a spout. Doodaloo. What color should I make the rim of this tray? How much do I have? I have enough to make the rim, but I don't know what color I should make it. Orange banana. Orange banana? Okay. Feeling very fruity today. Or as my dad might say, Rooty Tooty fresh and fruity. Like the affectionately named pancake on IHOP's menu. Huh? Oh, you just said something? We're talking about coloring this resin. Hallelujah, how'd you do it? You've been on my mind, you've been running through it, yeah. Hallelujah, how'd you do it? You've been running through it, yeah. You know I know you. Yo, I didn't even clean it off. What's funny is, it's sitting on the floor right now. I looked at it earlier when I was cleaning up to get ready for this, and I was like, oh man. The clay tool. It's just sitting on the floor. I did nothing to that thing. It was completely forgotten. Yo, I'm gonna use this pigment I've never used before, but received because someone wanted to do something with it, and dense as fuck. Because I want the rim to be more opaque than it was. This resin was very clear. I did not like that. What I do not like about that pigment is it is not fine. It's not fine. So I have to grind it on the walls. Definitely going to be visible. It's like random specks of red. Yeah, I can't really. Fuck. Well, never used it, won't be using it again, I tell you that much. That was not ideal. Or I'll have to, like, I don't know, sieve it or something. I had no business putting the heat gun on all of those pieces at once. Oh, wow, I guess. I'm being lazy. Oh, it's a lot more resin than I thought it was. Okay, time to make the harder rim. Boop, 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 boop. I'm trying to pour where the resin already is, because if I pour ahead and just kind of try and fill the whole rim by pouring around the whole rim, I will most likely introduce bubbles. So I'm trying to pour right behind where the resin is falling, because it's kind of moving and leveling on its own, right, to the other areas. Fuck, it's hard to do over here. Okay. Ugh. Huh. Well, there's a lot of this. I could pour it in here. I don't want to though. I might put something on top of here. Man, I wish, what are your thoughts? What are you guys' opinions on Doja Cat? Because when I first started listening to her, I was like, ooh man, she's saying some things. I fuck with it. But now it's more, I don't know what she's going for. Like, she went a little experimental with her last album. I wasn't particularly a fan. And it's not even necessarily experimental. She just did something different than what she'd done in the past in terms of beats, and I don't know. I guess in knowing her past, it feels weird. And by knowing her past, I mean there was some, like, there was a time when I thought that she was canceled and no one was gonna pay attention to her anymore because she had been, like, outed as someone who was hanging out in alt-right online chats all the time. Then she apologized, but her apology was something like, this is the place where I felt comfortable because I grew up not really, I don't know, embracing my black identity. Some shit. And then she also had some, like, song that was supposed to be a joke or, like, poking at a slur. So it was just a song, like, talking about the slur and people's perceptions of black people. And it's just like, I don't know. We've talked about cancel culture, so I'm not really going to go back into that other than to say that it's not something that I particularly believe in anymore, but sometimes I start to feel real funny about listening to her just because of what she has tried to apologize for in the past, but then is, I don't know, economizing on blackness in her recent album. So it's just, I don't know. Sometimes I think about it, sometimes I don't. I hate this mold so much. I love it, but I hate it so much. Resin just refuses to go into this mold. Fill the ear, please. Come on, you've got it. Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, I guess. At the end of the day, she isn't canceled because, like a lot of people in celebrity, she was too big to fail. Like too many people knew about her, and not enough people knew about that. So like, she's gonna be fine until her music is something that people just don't like. Not because of anything that she's personally done, but just because she stops making music that people like. And everybody really fucked with this album because it was Afro beats, and who doesn't fuck with Afro beats? Pink Pantheress? Who's Pink Pantheress? Oh damn. Wait, hook me up. Tell me about Pink Pantheress because that one sounds like a good name, and two, if it's in respect to what we've been talking about, circa like Afro beats, I'm very interested. Oh, TikTok famous? Okay. I I'm not good with social media. We're not really friends, me and my phone. Um uh, this is a gigantic bubble. Please fill the ear. Is this even full? Yeah, no, I mean I'm not too TikTok versed. Sometimes I'll be like, I know that song. I remember it from a TikTok because people in, I guess, stores really play popular music, and sometimes popular music is whatever people are listening to on TikTok these days. Not the full song, just the bites, but because the bites are popular, the full songs show up in stores sometimes. Okay, so I still have some of this sriracha looking stuff. Um, awkward. That's a mess. Yo. This is a mess. This is a mess. You left all your rent money in the car? Oh my gosh. I mean, at least you remembered, right? Because that would have sucked. You can go get it now, right? 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 That's some scary shit. Also, like, unless it's very obviously a check or, like, a wad of bills, no one's gonna know that it's your rent money, right? You should be okay. Wait, is she famous because her music's good? Yes. But she's also cute? I got confused when you said okay, but she's cute, because I was like, wait, is that just an additional, like, bonus for her existing in this space? She is also cute. These are very weirdly colored. We're just gonna accept them as they are. I put this here and hit it with a heat gun. We're gonna take the extra here. Boop. Put it over here. Into this tiny ghosty. Clean up all the excess. Put it elsewhere. You take it all to the base now. She wants to cry, but there's much more to life than die. And over your past mistakes, people who do dirt on your name. Damn, there's a lot of extra resin for this one. I thought it was at least a bigger ghost. Boop. Trying to clean up the edges so that it'll be easier for them to be separated. And if the edges are clean enough, everything should just snap off. That's a hair. You're gone. And everything kind of just settled into the spots like it was supposed to. I'm so proud. You know, it didn't look as red before. It's more of a red-orange. Because that's more of a red. And this is more of an orange. So if we put it in the range, it's like a red-orange. I don't know any blood this color. All the blood that comes out of me is darker because it's been oxidized. Okay, so, I made a mess in a lot of these, so they have random specks of the other resin in them. So if I pour into them, it's gonna be weird. But somebody ordered ghosts and asked them to be magnets, and then I came back and looked at my ghosts, and these things are so fucking tiny. Making them into magnets would be a pain, so I'm gonna give them 1, more than they ordered, 2, the bigger ghosts as opposed to the smaller ghosts, because those are easier to turn into magnets. And 3, yeah, probably all of them are gonna be magnets, just because I just don't even... I haven't looked at these in a long time, and I made a listing for them thinking, yeah, someone will buy these ghosts, and I'm glad that somebody did, but now that I'm looking at them, I'm like, oh, these are not particularly functional magnets. Because they're so tiny. And they ordered these guys, the smallest of them. I'm hoping they accept them too. There's like a little bit of a bonus in that this person is somebody that I know from high school, and they left a note that was like, even if you don't put magnets on them, I'm gonna slap magnets on them. I want this to be like, I hope your life is minimally as shit as possible. And I was like, damn, that's real nice of you. I'm gonna do as much as I can to make sure you appreciate the order that you placed, because I appreciate the order you placed. So I'm hoping they accept them, just because they are trying to support me and I want to support like a good order and being a good business. But or either that or I refund the order, but like I'd rather give them more than what they asked for than give them nothing, if that makes sense. So that's kind of where I am right now. You know, communication. I should send a message and tell them, yeah, thanks for the order, but also, like, I went to go look at the ghosts and these hoes is small. I should have put dimensions on them too, so that, but I forgot the dimensions. And I also priced them all differently. Like, I was making like that much of a difference between the sizes of them. It was just, I need to reevaluate the whole listing. I might just take it down and say, you know, if people want ghosties, I'll give them as extras in people's orders. Because they're tiny and adorable, and maybe I can put a little eye screw in them and have them be somebody's, like, a phone charm or some shit. I don't know. They're just so tiny. They're just so tiny. Do I make more resin though? Here's what I wanted to do. I wanted to make another toast shaker, pour into these, and make more ghosts. But how much resin is this? The thing is, if I use this bigger container, it's gonna be the same thing. I'm gonna have like 200 milliliters of resin that I don't need. But if I use these guys, then I can only make as much as 80 at a time, and I'll have to use both of them. It'll just be smaller amounts, maybe. I wish I had, let me go see if I have a cleaner container. Not a cleaner, a different sized container that's clean. I didn't. So we're gonna do 2 smaller pours because I feel, but actually, what are the odds that this is more than 200 milliliters? I'm gonna say low. I wasn't very great. I kept telling myself, I'm gonna say on stream that I have a sale going in my shop, but I kept forgetting, and now the sale's over, so that's on me. But I'm probably gonna do them more regularly because there's something. So my aunt is an artist and an art teacher. And I was like, you know, I feel like I'm getting people's attention and bringing them to the site, but there's something about the site that's not keeping the attention in a way that creates orders. So I asked her what I could do differently, and she was like, switch out inventory, make things feel like there's like some urgency to it, so that people are like, buy now, instead of just thinking, because that's probably something that's happening, right? Like, people are favoriting the listings, so I know that they like them, but maybe they're thinking that they're going to be there for a while, or maybe they're going to go on a different sale or something, and so they're just waiting as opposed to buying. So I've been trying to see if sales will do something, but I also just need to be better about advertising sales, as well as taking better pictures. When I get a better camera, shit's about to be different. That's the thing. I know I need to be more social media savvy and like post all the time and post things in ways that are viral or get attention or blah blah blah. I just haven't. That's never been me, and I don't know how to make it me. Like I said, I don't really keep up with social media because I find that I get stuck in a hole, and I don't like being stuck in that hole. I need to, I don't know, I need to do things that get more views and attention to the things that I'm doing, because I don't know, like I'm really proud of these double-sided trays I've been making, but I haven't been taking good pictures of them, and I haven't really been advertising them. I started putting foils on them with like positive messaging, so that one side just looks different, has words and a message or something, as opposed to being two different sides that have different different ink patterns already. And we'll just let this sit here. And we pull a little here. Boop. I mixed that way too aggressively. There's so many bubbles in there, like so many micro bubbles, just a mess. This is going to be a lot easier for those bubbles to resolve in, just because it's less viscous. More viscous? More viscous. No, low viscous. Less viscous. I was right the first time. Boop, 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 boop. I have these little not anti-conversation hearts, but like more of like a not so friendly. This one says eat my ass, and I thought it'd be funny to put in the bread because I don't know what you call the end of the bread. Maybe you call it the heel. But I've always called it the butt. And I don't like eating the butt of the bread. I just don't. I thought it'd be funny to put that in here. To be like, dude, eat the butt. The bread is telling you to eat my ass. I thought it'd be funny. I don't care if anybody else laughs. Because I made it and I'm gonna giggle. Dude, no. There is no time. There is no time when the butt is okay. I just accept that I have to eat it because I'm not about to waste the part of the bread and I live by myself. But, I have to slather that shit with peanut butter. But there is no time for me. That is an acceptable time. I'll tolerate it and I'll eat it, but I ain't nothing about the butt that I like. Huh. I don't know what my plan was with that one, to be honest. I have no idea what my plan was here. I might just... Yep. Gonna center it. Boop. And maybe I'd like just this much little bit more glitter. Because since this is so low viscosity, the glitter will all just sink if I put too much. And honestly, it still might do that, but it's less likely to, I think. if I just put a little less. Not a little less, like a lot less than what I usually do. I don't know, it's not even that I don't like bread that's hard, right? Because I'll eat a hard bread. I just don't like bread that tastes stale. And when I freeze my bread, I actually still get that kind of effect. Like when I freeze my bread and then thaw it, I get bread that's stale at some points, which I don't like. What color should I do for this? I don't want to do anything red-like, but I kind of want to do something. Rare feeling. We're gonna follow it. Where's my tweezers? There are my tweezers. Gold flake feelings, gold flake vibes. Are these actual gold flakes? No, it's just like fucking foil that looks gold. But if it can look it, I can feel it, you know? Luxurious. Just out. What does it look like? Boop, 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 boop. Lumpy. Runny Quaker Oats. You know? Yeah. I never liked runny oatmeal. It's my least favorite way to eat oats. Like, don't give me runny oatmeal. Don't follow the directions and put as much water as you're supposed to in that shit. It'll kill me. Whoa. Um... I'm really afraid that all the gold is going to settle to the front. I didn't think about that until just now. I really hope it stays suspended like it is. Ooh, that's scary. Dude. I just think about, you know, I sat here and I didn't think about it. And then I see things like memes of spaghetti in the fridge. And I'm like, is that black culture? Because I did grow up being like, what's dinner? And finding out that it was spaghetti for many days in a row. And it was more because that's all my dad felt like cooking. You know, he wooed my mom with some other shit and then stopped making it when he had kids. And all we ever got was spaghetti. And whenever my mom was like, okay, dad's cooking tonight, I was like, okay, I guess it's spaghetti, like, without question. Don't even have to think about it. I really hope this gold stays floating. I mean, easy to grow and gather. Is spaghetti really food? Is spaghetti really food? Yes. Don't ever invalidate pasta like that. If you're one of those people that's like, well, if there isn't meat in it, it's not a meal. You're barking up the wrong tree. I'm not gonna sit here and say, meat is murder. No, that's not me either. I eat meat. I'm just not about to say that a meal has to have meat for me to be happy with it. Oh, are peanuts really food? Are peanuts really food? I mean, if you eat enough of them, anything's possible, but I don't know, peanut butter. I'm gonna put a little gold leaf in there. Okay, so last time I made this mold, I put moss in it and the moss poked a hole in it. So now there's just like a weird spot. I don't know, like, are individually harvested small things food? Yes, but are they gonna be fulfilling? I don't know. I've never been one to just like munch on peanuts. That's just hasn't been me. I don't know, this mold just attracts bubbles. It's not friendly. If noodles can be made from peanuts? Ooh. Ooh. Do peanut noodles exist? I don't know. To be honest, I can't think of peanut flour existing. Because I think because of the oils, since it's a legume, there are a lot of oils in it. When it's ground up, right? Like, yes, extra oil is added, I think, to peanut butter, but otherwise there's a lot of fat in it. So I don't know if it would be a good flour to make a pasta out of. But now I too am curious. I was gonna make more ghosts, and I used all of the resin to make this because I didn't want to make gold ghosts that look like this. And I'd already put stuff in it, so it was kind of too late for that. Do I make more ghosts anyway? It'd be a tiny amount. Honestly, no, because even the smallest amount would have to be like this much resin, and that's still too much. I'd have to do something else with it, and I don't have space for more molds. Or do I? No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Oh, you know what time it is? I need to... Your messages are being checked by mods? What? I think it's because you said fatty and they thought you were bullying somebody. Because I guess they thought it was bullying, and I have it set to, watch out for bullying. Yeah, but like, why would you remove the fat from a peanut and then, like, what? What? Just sounds like a bad idea. Okay. What can I do? I already did everything that I wanted to do, pretty much. I wanted to make more ghosts, but I'm not about to make more ghosts. We'll just see how these guys come out. There was a lot of this color. Would they be cheap? I don't know. I really hope this gold stays suspended. Blah, 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 blah. We're gonna just move. We're gonna take my water. We're gonna take our phone here. Boop, 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 boop. I didn't need to do all this with both of my hands. I should have come in multiple trips. Oh gosh. This is oh jeez, oh jeez. Oh jeez, oh jeez. High protein. I think, now I need to look. Ow. Okay, let's see. Space peanuts? Maybe, because then space peanuts wouldn't have the water, they'd be all dehydrated. Peanut flour exists. Because you, what? When you said defatted, I thought you were just like making up a word. That's actually the term that's used for the things that make peanut flour. Defatted. That's wild. It's also since it's high protein, it's a paleo thing. I thought maybe that's keto. Isn't keto like... No, no, it's Atkins. Isn't the Atkins diet the one that's all high protein? Low carb, high protein. Paleo versus keto versus Atkins. The questions that I had. What's the difference? Paleo is high protein with a lot of vegetables and fruits. Keto doesn't care about carbs. It just cuts out processed things and grains and dairy. And legumes, so no peanuts. Oh wait, no, I'm reading this completely wrong. Paleo cuts out processed foods. I was like, isn't that paleo? Keto's low carb. Paleo doesn't care. I can't read. Paleo doesn't care about carbs. It just removes processed things. Keto is low carb. I thought that's also high protein. I think they're all high protein diets. Which, like, that's cool, I guess. I don't have anything against it. I just like my carbs too much. How do you defat a fucking peanut? How are peanuts defatted? Okay, this is how it happens. The peanuts are treated in a salt solution. They're boiled in salt for 30 to 5 minutes. And then heat treated in water for 15 to 45 minutes. I'm curious now. Oh yeah, or like groundnut powder, which I am familiar with. because it's used in African dishes. Groundnut. Anyway, that's now peanut noodles. But if I Google peanut noodles, it's gonna give me noodles with peanut sauces. Peanut flour noodle. Formulation of pasta noodles made with peanut flour. 30 to 45. Did I say 30 to 5? 30 to 45. I don't know. It's just said that they get boiled. This is, oh my gosh, wait. Yo. There's a society for American peanut research and education. And they have a journal about peanut science. And there's an article about peanut noodles talking about appropriate water percentage, how much stabilizer to use to enhance dough binding. The maximum acceptable level for peanut flour replacing durum wheat flour was about 50%. So you still have to have some other flour in it. You can't have just 100% peanut flour. This article that was written is from 2010, so it's been around. People are eating peanut noodles. They exist. And now I need to see where I can buy them commercially, cause bruh. I need to know the Illuminati. Ooh, good one. And now if I try and find a brand that sells them, I can't, because they all just say, like, they just give me, like, peanut sauces. So, in short, today's mission is to figure out where I can get / I'm not about to make noodles, although, okay, no. I was gonna say, so my partner's been trying to figure out what justification to get a KitchenAid, just to get a standing mixer, because he's always wanted one, but at the same time, he has no reason to have one, because he wouldn't use it that much just to whip up shea butter. But it's also like a kitchen tool, and you know that if you want to have a lot of kitchen tools in your kitchen, you want it to be all decked out, you get a KitchenAid or some sort of standing mixer, because shit just makes things easier. I could be like, you'd think that just because is a good enough reason, but not when it's hundreds of dollars. He's very specific about when just because is okay. Sometimes it's not even good enough for me to have fries, you know? I'll be like, let's get fries, and he's like, nah, why? And I'm like, because fries. And he's like, nah. Which is fine, you know, gas is $6 out here. He's not about to take a trip that could very well, not exist, you know? $6 gas is not something to just be driving around for. But definitely, I was gonna be like, hey, you know, get a standing mixer, we can make some noodles, but he doesn't like peanut butter or peanuts enough to eat peanut noodles. You're trying to tell me why can't I mix shea butter in the food KitchenAid? You're trying to tell me I have to have a separate mixing bowl for shea butter? Shea butter is 100% edible. And also, it's an oil, so you just, like, wash the oil out of the mixing bowl is metal. What's the issue with using shea butter in the metal mixing bowl? He doesn't put any, like, essential oils or anything in it, or like other, he might put a carrier oil in it to give it some lightness, but there's no fragrance or anything that's being added, so it's not like that's not going to affect the mixing bowl. If that's what you're worried about, because otherwise, yeah, like what's the harm? And also, what's the harm? Because I definitely mixed shea butter in my mom's KitchenAid when I was there over the break. And washed it like it was fine. And she knew that I mixed it in there, but like, and I think my sister's done it before. What? Ugh. Like, why wouldn't I not? Why would I need a pro? Like, whoa. I am bothered because, yeah, I was like, wait, I was really just about to Google like mixing in KitchenAid. I was like, wait. A&M's? I don't know what that. I'm sitting here trying to figure out what A&M stands for. I was like, accessibility and maneuverability? That doesn't have anything to do with this. Oh, off-brand, yes. Yes, there are, yeah. You know, it's, I don't know. I don't know what to do about that because like, hold on. Usually the there's a software that I use that has the chat, and usually it happens a little bit faster than the others. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why it's happening like this. Usually, you know, but it's actually pretty bad usually, because I have no idea. You're using your iPad? Yeah, I don't know, because so I did just open the program. That, you know, has the chat, and it is showing your messages earlier here than it is on the stream, or like in a way that I can see them faster, but still not by much. Why would iOS be delayed? Why are they being so bummy about that? I know that there is a delay from Twitch like live stream to actually what is visible, but that a full minute is pretty serious. Cause yeah, yes, there are surely off-brand stand mixers that are fine. He's just somebody who also is a brand man. Sometimes he'll be okay with off-brand items, but usually he will contend that the brand is expensive for a reason, and that it's worth that extra price. Especially if there's something like repairs or support services. Those are usually better for like larger name companies than the off-brand. But yeah, I don't know. I might be able to convince him. I don't know when. I don't know when. Either way, I'm not getting a stand mixer anytime soon, and I'm not about to convince him anytime soon. Um, we're just gonna accept that that's how things are. The gold leaf still looks like it's not gonna settle, so that's cool. I was hoping it would stay suspended. I'm gonna hit it one more time with the heat gun, and then I'm gonna stop looking at it and stop thinking about it. That's another thing. KitchenAids last forever. Oh, hi. Wait. Okay, sorry. I didn't see anything because I was away. I walked away. Hello. How's it going? Yeah. Okay, but like you gotta get the attachments for the KitchenAid that does the noodles and the ground meat so that you can make noodles and grind meat. Are you kidding me? Make your own ground meat? That'd be the coolest shit. Make your own sausage, like, dude, that would be the coolest shit. Um, so I tried to use the heat gun on a lot of those pieces, and the resin didn't budge. So I guess I waited too long, and it's already kind of solid. Um, and the organizer, um, that's on the right that has the gold leaf in it has a lot of bubbles still, and I don't know if they're ever gonna go away because they're just attached to all the walls. Um, it's going okay today. A friend called in the morning, wanting to go to Joann's because they needed to get out of their head and they wanted to get. I have this. Let me show you. I made a what's it called? It's a little bowl. She wanted to get it from Joann's, but I was wrong. It wasn't at Joann's. It was at Michael's. So we went to Joann's for the wrong reason. But yeah. So what we made today, I poured some resin things. Let me take the mic back over because I'm going back and forth. It's not a good idea. Blah 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 blah. Okay. So what we're looking at today, we've got an organizer. It's got 5 compartments. It can hold. I wasn't sure what it would be able to do, but somebody gave me ideas. It could hold tea lights, electric tea lights, not actual tea lights because the heat would be not so great for the resin. I just touched that mold with my bare hand and forgot that resin was in it. Luckily, I touched a bare part of the mold, so I didn't get any resin on my finger. Yay! Um, so there's that. We made this. Then there's a bare tray, which I needed to pour the excess resin into because I'd made too much. These guys are Zodiac Cats that I turn into magnets. I'll get one so you can look at it. Hold on. Shit, where do I put the mic? Oh gosh. Okay. Boop. This is what they look like. I didn't put glitter on them this time. I used alcohol ink to fill them, so we'll see how they come out. But that's what these are. This is a little plaque that is like a nutrition facts for a black business owner. It is kind of cute. I turned it into a magnet once. I turned it into a hanging thing once. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this one, but I made another one. And then we got a couple ghosties. And then these two circles are going to be the walls of a tray because I make double-sided trays. And this is the first step in starting that process. And then there's also this little shaker that's a slice of bread and it has a little foil in it, which is an insert for the resin piece. That says "eat my ass" because I thought it'd be funny because I call the end of the bread the butt. Some people call it the heel. Other people just call it the end of the bread. I call it the butt, so I thought "eat my ass" would be funny in a piece of bread. And those are all the things that I made today. And I thought about making more things so I could make more ghosts, but that would have been too much resin and I didn't really have space to pour more molds. So then we called it a day, and then I forgot to change screens because I didn't really have anything to show you guys. I was just on my desktop googling peanut flour and peanut noodles because we were talking about peanut noodles. And now you're caught up. That's where we are. And then we were talking about KitchenAids because they would be helpful in making peanut flour noodles. Because making noodles from scratch is a pain, and any machine that can help that process is much appreciated. And to imagine if I could make bread. Bread was something that I actually really enjoyed doing when I was younger, and then I just stopped doing it because I stopped doing a lot of baking and cooking. But I was doing a lot of bread. I was getting pretty good at it. Having a KitchenAid would change that. I might bring that shit back. I don't know, but that's all the crafting we were doing. It's 6, which is earlier than I thought it would be. The crafting didn't take that long. I kind of got straight into it. And I'm not going to dinner for like another hour. So there's an hour of time to burn before I have to be like, fuck, I need to get out of here, it's dinner time. So I'm probably gonna play RimWorld, not gonna lie, because that's all I've been doing. Oh no, actually first, we are going to watch some videos together, because I didn't get to do that this morning. I was doing other things this morning, because I went to Joann's. We're gonna watch some not some tutorials, but like some gameplay videos. You could use some dinner. Yeah, do it. What's a dinner? What did I just? I don't want to do that. Boop 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 boop. What was the word you used yesterday? It was something about combat. Something having to do with the narrow something box, maybe? I don't remember what it was called. What was it? It was like a... I do not remember the type of combat that you said I should look up. Um, for RimWorld, it was Bael. What was it? Things probably are closing soon. Dude, get some ramen. Or like, yeah, yes. Combat and traps for RimWorld because everybody kept dying. Everybody kept dying. But there was a term for the type of combat that I don't remember he said. It had something to do with like making like hallways of sorts to bottleneck your enemies into. Dude, Combat Extended Ultimate Tips and Tricks Guide. You do not need this information from me. Be gone. Make the most out of your raider. Oh. Not in a soup mood. Maybe soup. I was gonna say that don't make sense. Maybe soup. Okay. Sushi. Okay. I just got some stamps from Daiso today that are sushi peoples. Not sushi peoples, but Daiso's like Japanese Dollar Tree, but better. And I got these stamps from it. I'm gonna use them on some pieces of paper, some coupons that I gave my partner for his birthday, because he needs to know that he can't reuse the laundry one over and over again, because I'm only doing his laundry once. He has had clothes on his floor for a year now. And he just goes from that pile and picks up clothes and washes them and dumps them back into that pile, and it's a never-ending cycle. But I'm gonna stamp the piece of paper that's the birthday coupon so that he can't try and get me to do his laundry a bunch of times. Let's see. We're gonna window capture. Beep beep boop bop boop beep boop beep boop beep. Nah. Ink stamps. Okay. Open. Let's see what this tips and trick guide will it help me? Will it help me? Dude, no, okay, but I was trying to ask you earlier, yes, RimWorld, but also, what was the type of combat that you were saying I should look up, because I don't remember what it was called. It had something to do with a box. It had something to do with a box. Why is this not the right size? Oh, man. Gotta stop the music. Golly. Oh. Ooh. Okay. Let's see what this is about. Will this be helpful? Will this be helpful? It better.
What the hell are you doing here? Get out! Get out! CE Combat Extended is completely clean, checked thoroughly, and repaired for RimWorld's combat system.
Oh, no. It's a mod. This is not what I wanted. Combat on the rim.
This is Webflow. Meet the design tool from the future. The most powerful visual coding tool, coupled coupled with the most intuitive visual CMS that supports any custom content structure. Build complex, rich animations without...
War. War never changes. Since the dawn of humankind, when our ancestors been spilled in the rage.
No.
Defend your colony
No.
against those manhunter packs of 20 Timberwolves. The
Huh?
combat definitely needs a little bit of improvement in Rumble.
Huh?
Combat extended is not a viable alternative. So
Huh?
here's how you can improve your combat performance on the rim.
Add Magwell for easier reload on an bolt carrier.
For melee weapons, in my opinion, they're underrated in the instance of a human raid, as you can bait and gang up
Can you not hear it?
all
Because
the
it's...
guns.
I'm...
Do it again. Okay, you'll block it every time.
Your sharp weapons such as knives, long swords, and spears are used to deal the most amount of damage and should be used for killing raiders.
Dude,
while you're
no
blocking.
fucking kidding. I keep giving my colonists long-range weapons, thinking that that will help them in a hunt. But what it doesn't do is help them in a fight, because everybody gets right up in your face and starts punching you, and you can't use a bow to punch somebody. But also, so I was having this issue because the mace that one of my colonists was using had a base damage of like 17, but it ended up only doing the total damage was only 4 because of a bunch of factors that somehow reduced the damage that he could give.
Blunt weapons such as clubs and maces should be used for a much higher chance of knocking raiders down and turning them into Roombas. For cave boy bows and pilas, I wouldn't use these due to the low.
It's much yeah, okay, but it is much lower than my volume, but it's also like I'm afraid to make it louder.
Range accuracy and the lowest projectile speed, because ganging up on those Imperials with clubs is such a better alternative. For guns, I've categorized them based on range and their range effectiveness.
Interesting. Alrighty. Things to think about.
For sidearms, I recommend the revolver, as not only you start with one in the crash landing scenario, but the stats are better than the other sidearms overall. For short range, I recommend the pump shotgun because of its accuracy and low cooldown time, along with its low cost. For medium range, the charge lance is obviously the best, but the other 2 alternatives are good depending on the materials available. Finally, for long range, I recommend the AR because of its low cost and its burst fire. Area of effect weapons include throwables and launchers. Each one has its own advantage, and if you've played the game, you know what each one does. But for a basic rule of thumb, frags are for enemies around cover or in groups, Molotovs and incendiary launchers are for catching shit on fire, and EMPs are for robots and those Imperial scums with shield belts. Weapons of mass destruction are basically launchers are single use to be used against massive groups of threats. Orbital targeters are just beams or missiles from the sky. I personally use these against encampments or big groups of raiders in the late game. The 2 notable artifacts don't go berserk, so you can
late game. I don't need late game assistance. I need early game. How do you fight?
So freer than a free sample at Costco. Your dog water, literally so dog.
What just happened? Why? You know what? Also, like, one of my least favorite insults, I don't understand how or why it came to be. What is wrong with dog water that people are just calling people dog water? Like, at first I thought people were saying bog water, which, like, to me makes more sense than dog water, because bog water is murky and full of shit, you don't know what's going on, a mess in general, just filthy, not good. Who wants to be in bog water? There might be leeches there. What's wrong with dog water? I'm not saying dogs are people. I'm not gonna go there. I'm not there. That's not me. That won't ever be me. Because some people really do care about dogs more than they care about people, and that gets me fucked up. I just don't get why the water they drink What, because it's not filtered? It's somehow inferior to filtered water? Is that what, like, how does, I don't know how the internet comes up with its insults. All I know is when I hear people calling each other dog water, I laugh a little because I'm like, how does that hurt anyone's feelings? Is it just something that isn't a curse word, and so you just say it because who can tell you not to say it? You're gonna be dog water. I get it. I mean, I get that it's a gamer way of saying trash, but why? Why? Dog water, is dog water literally any water that exists in the world? Because maybe dogs drink any type of water, but I feel like they have standards. I feel like dogs have standards. I don't know. I don't know. That's why I was like, how does I guess I know. Like, I'm sure that there are people that see it as not even an insult but a compliment, because who wouldn't want to be the attention of a dog's? Like, or have the dog's attention. I said that in a weird way, of a dog. Like, you could just get lapped up, affectionate kisses from a dog. That's also not me, because I don't like dog spit. I don't like spit, period. Brrr. Just like, what's the etymology of dog water? It's from Fortnite? But what about Fortnite equals dog water? I knew that it came from the Battle Royale community because I hear it a lot when people are playing Apex, and I figured that it didn't come from Apex because nothing is original to Apex that I can think of. But I don't know, like, yeah, okay. That was just me trying to figure out why, but no one's ever gonna really give me that answer, because it's just gonna be like some random boy on the internet said it once, or they said bog water and someone heard dog water, or it was one of those telephone things where they said one thing and it just became another thing. Just, I don't know, just random shit that exists on the internet that don't make sense.
For melee tactics, we have the rush, peeling, and funneling strategy.
Yo,
Rush is great
wait.
for when raiders with guns are ambushed by your melee colonists, forcing them to melee with their guns. Peeling is good for when you
Exploring the origins. Open it. Open it. It was young boy. It was one young boy. Peace control Kyle. You're literally free. What? You have no way. You're literally dog water. Literally, your dog water literally so dog. What? Freer than a free sample at Costco. What?
You're literally free. Boxed you. Dog water. 0 earns. 0 PR. You have no earnings. No wager earnings. You're free. You're literally so free. Freer than a free sample at Costco. You're dog water. Literally so dog.
Why? This game blows me.
Boxed you. Dog.
This game blows me too, because, like, how are you gonna be in the middle of a fight building up walls to be like, don't kill me, just try and walk up some stairs and you'll never find me? Like, how are you gonna put Minecraft in a more combat setting and then try and act like this is, like, I never got into Fortnite. I couldn't do it, wouldn't do it, can't do it, won't do it at the end. But you're trying to tell me dog water is all of 1.5 years old as a phrase? Fuck them kids. That's not what I mean, but it's also what I mean in that kids can suck it. They really start to get a little too creative in the ways that they be mean. They really try and hurt people's feelings.
You have a gunner being attacked by melees, which then you can send your melees to attack them and force your gunner to go free. And finally, funneling is my favorite, as you can funnel raiders with melee weapons into a single tile in which they can only fight one of your pawns, and you force a 3v1 situation.
Reach me with that hand. Reach me with that hand. You cannot.
Also, shield belts are recommended to avoid gunners from taking out your brawlers in the mid to late game. For range tactics, you have the flanking, tanking, and outranging strategies. To flank, aggro the raiders to behind the cover and then send other gunners around to get a better angle. To tank, have a shielded colonist aggro gunfire and then send out your gunners to fire at the enemy. Outranging is when your gun just has more range against the other raiders' guns. Now we're going to give an overview on how to defend every single assault. To combat sieges,
good
have yourself
usage.
a set of mortars and counter mortar them. Aim for their stash of mortars to cause the most amount of damage. Use more than one type of mortar in your counter, as each has its own effect. And when the raiders start their attack, use one of the melee or range tactics mentioned
I just
earlier.
don't.
For drop
Okay,
pods, which I believe is
so
the most annoying type of raid, have choke points throughout your base and some cover and pathways so your colonists can respond effectively. Mechs can be overwhelming if you don't know how to
pathways are
combat them
things that I'm not
all
doing.
mechs except for the Scyther can be countered with melee attacks, but Scythers should be handled with your high armored colonists, and avoid long range fights with the mechs that have guns, such as the Lancers and Pikemen. All mechs should be baited into small areas and stunned with EMPs. With crash ships, just set up defenses and prepare for an instant attack by multiple mechs and use EMPs like mentioned
This
earlier.
just, dude, fuck. Okay, this game has a lot more combat in it than I thought it did, and I'm gonna struggle for a very long time because I surely have not been prioritizing any sort of combat. I just haven't. Ugh. This all just looks like really established, really beautiful bases, and not anything that I have. And are we old now? Are we old now? Yes. 100%. But also no, because I'm old to my younger brother. I'm old to children. I'm old when I'm talking to people that are like fresh out of high school. I feel old because they'll be like, "Oh man, oh gosh," people that are fresh out of high school. I was in group therapy when I was in graduate school, and there were undergrads in the group, and they were like, so like I had these friends and we've been friends since high school and we used to see each other every day, but now that we're in college we don't, and I just have this anxiety about them not being my friends anymore. And I was like, people have lives now, they do more things, it's not even about you, it's just people living their lives, and the only reason you saw them every day is because you had a schedule you had to follow. Like, if you had the same schedule as them, you'd see them every day still. But you live your own life too. It's interesting to recognize that a lot of the things that plagued me when I was younger are small potatoes. And I just laugh and think, damn, I really cared because that person, I told them I had a crush on them and they said, ooh, I'm not ready for a girlfriend. Then next week had a girlfriend, and I was like, wow. Guess they didn't like me. Could have said it differently. And now I try and think of those times and be like, wow, I really had feelings about people and got butthurt over them. I'm not saying that couldn't be me now. I surely have feelings and get butthurt over them. But they're less over people and them rejecting me, and more just like me rejecting myself or pre-rejecting myself and thinking that me just being afraid of failure, so like cutting myself out before someone else can cut me out, But I don't know, like if I talk to people that are older than me and I talk about my problems, they say things like, "Oh, sweetie, just you wait," you know? Or like they'll just they'll call me kid because I'm younger and I'm smaller. And you know, and my family members will probably always see me as a child because that's just the kind of people that they are. Um they always, every time they see me, they're like, I just remember these times when you were younger. And I'm like, I I've always wondered if they hold on to those memories because they don't like who I've become, or they just remember a time when like I didn't show as many depression symptoms. um because there are surely times when I think about growing up and people being like, "Oh, your children are so well behaved," and me thinking it's because I wasn't necessarily well behaved. I was just afraid of people and also really quiet and liked reading. And I don't know. I don't know. I'm still quiet for the most part. I still don't really like people. I'm still afraid of people for the most part, but like I don't know. I'm also not afraid of people. I don't know. It's a weird thing. Mixed bag, mixed bag. I fucking I wish that was more explanation and I not I almost okay, let's watch this video.
Hulu Ad Manager is the easy way for businesses like yours to
Hush
add-
child.
Welcome, everybody, to the joy of base building. Base building is the most important.
I hate this channel.
How dare you say such a thing? I get it, this is all a meme because a lot of the people that watch are not subscribed to this person's channel and they're trying to point that out. But the fact that they made it the joy of base building, that they made it Bob Ross. What? Is this what it takes? I'm not this creative in my things.
Base building is the most
Oh my
important and
gosh.
essential part
It's so
of the
pretty.
world. So important that some people decide to get excited over it.
Oh my god, look at that base. What the heck?
The shapes, materials, decor, features, symmetry,
Ooh.
and efficiency is what defines
Ooh.
the perfect base. But anyways, ladies and
Ooh.
gentlemen, I would like to present to you this video to assist you with beautiful base building.
I fucking love this.
Now, when building, you want to choose your type of base you mainly want to structure around, such as a superstructure which saves space, is resistant to toxic fallout, and has good temperature control, but on the contrary, it can easily be burnt down if it's all made out of wood. Now, for settlements, the pros is that it's patchy, so it doesn't require one huge plot of land to be easily built upon, and also rooms can be shifted. But it has the worst temperature control, which can piss off your pawns. Finally is the mountain base, which is probably a favorite among the RimWorld community, as it has the best temperature control, easy to defend, leaves more area for uses less material, is resistant against toxic fallout. Makes your parents love you. But
Makes
on the
your parents
contrary,
love you.
it's
Maybe.
time to mine out. Negative mood without better floors can really take a toll on your prisoners. And finally, insectoids could be a problem. Now that we have covered the
Insectoids.
3 different base types, I'm going to go in-game and cover the numerous structures needed with advice on
Oof.
where and how you should
Wow.
build your structures
Wow.
for maximum performance
This-
and the most beauty.
this editing.
For my base, we will be building a super base with the materials listed on the screen.
I can't.
For storage, at the beginning, just put everything in one room, but as you obtain chem fuel and mortars and explosives, or temperature-demanding materials, make different sections divided by stone walls. I also recommend starting with a 13 by 15 room so you can maximize the use of eventual trade beacons. At the beginning of the game, make a barrack so everyone has a place to sleep and add tables for a place that they can eat. Don't use a barracks beyond the beginning because of the disturb sleep debuff. For bedrooms, make an 8 by...
Y'all guys, I didn't get sleep because of y'all. Y'all didn't get sleep because of me. This man, okay, so like how old is this video? 2 years old? It's using stuff that is not 2 years old in terms of memes, and I gotta say, these old videos, these old things, bringing me back to the times of Vine, and I miss Vine so much. I know TikTok is trying to be Vine, it's got longer videos it's doing, but I feel like something about the requirement of making short videos really demanded that people knew what they had to say in those minutes. Is Vine coming back? I refuse to believe that Vine will ever come back just because it would have to be a new thing. They couldn't just be like, Vine's back, y'all. Because people would be like, okay, but TikTok exists already, so what do we need Vine for? But right, TikToks can be so long. And that's also part of the reason that I try and stay out of social media, because I just end up spending hours looking at people's videos. Yeah, man.
With a bed, dresser, lamp, and an end table for maximum comfort. Later on, add in nicer flooring and better objects such as sculptures, but I prefer sculptures over plant pots because if you have a huge colony,
Chicken
will constantly be sowing the plant pots. I would recommend your freezer and kitchen be adjacent for efficiency and speed. Provide the right amount of coolers for your freezer. Just pay attention to the temperature as you expand and add in coolers as the temperature gets hotter. For the kitchen, I personally like the nutrient paste dispenser for a number
Do you
of
really?
reasons.
Oh yeah, that's good. Kind of got a funny aftertaste though.
With that being said, make sure that your flooring is sterile tiled to avoid food poisoning, and put your butcher table in a different room than the stove is to avoid a mess. Dining rooms aren't rocket science. Make them look good with proper amount of tables and chairs to support your colonists. Put the dining room next to your freezer so the colonists can eat their meals quickly and get them. Also, combining your dining room with rec items will serve your room as a dual use for your drug parties, making them very effective. If you have a super base, include a courtyard for your pawns to enjoy the outdoors with flowers and maybe even throw in some sculptures. This is also where you can store your mortars and send dead bodies for goodwill to other factions with your transport pods. A regular research bench is good enough for your Neanderthal colonists in the early game, but as you progress, make a room big enough to put in your multi-analyzer along with your research table, and also add in some sculptures to make the environment more beautiful as your colonists will be in there for a long time.
I was just gonna leave that
Cell
part
tile
quiet. I
also
didn't know what that
improves
was.
research speed and also gives your scientists a more better viewing experience.
Why?
Want to know how to create awesome videos?
Why don't you bring
Check out
hentai titties into
motionarray.com.
this?
You can do it too.
Are you seriously watching porn by yourself?
No, I'm with the science team.
For your workshop,
Why? Okay.
adjacent to the storage so you can get back and forth to make items easier, and put some workbenches in there, and bada bing bada boom, you got yourself a sweatshop. For your armory, if you have an armory, place it away from the prison so prisoners don't get to the weapons and armor easily during a prison break. Just completely wipe out your colonists. But also, you want to place it near your entrance so your colonists can equip the armor to defend against those naked tribals with rock hard throbbing clubs. For your hospital, they're vital for tending and surgeries as they provide boosts to treatment, immunity, health, and recovery. Hospitals should be easily accessible with auto doors and decked out with at least hospital beds, sterile tile, and shelves with medical supplies.
Ooh.
Later on, add in vital monitors, end tables, sculptures, and TVs so the resting colonists
So they
can
don't
better
get
function,
sad.
comfort, and recreation while they're waiting for those new bionic legs for the 2 years that they're sitting there. For your prison in the early game, take some 4x4 rooms with a sleeping spot for prisoners, but in the mid-game, you want to become a little bit more advanced. For recruitment, give each prisoner their own average-sized cell with decent decorations, a bed, and a dining set. With this style, it is recommended that you have a dedicated warden or jailer bring them food to the prisoners and interact with them. For the other way, start with one room filled with your enemies, the comrades that fell to your colony's defenses. Bring them into the prison and leave them for their comrades to feast upon. When they run out, then you harvest the prisoner's organ.
Damn.
When your crop fields,
Damn.
make sun lamp rooms and maximize the zone of the sun lamp and put in a heater to
What's not actually? What's actually true? What's actually true? Cool. Well, I mean, they really said organ harvesting. I haven't needed extra Yo! Whoa! I just thought about this. Rebecca has asthma. You're trying to tell me I could give her new lungs? I don't want to take somebody's lungs just so I can give them to my colonist. They need their lungs. You know, I do have a good medic. I just don't have a good handler anymore. My handler died. But my medic, who's also my priest, he's okay. He doesn't condone violence. So, I don't know how... I'm not sure. He just sucks.
Want to make sun lamp rooms and maximize the zone of the sun lamp and put it in to constantly grow crops. If you're rich enough, invest in hydroponics for like rice and potatoes and fit them all into this one room with this layout to grow a total of 96 total crops with 280% growth. Don't make too many of these rooms though because
that's
you will
pretty.
need 4,580 watts of power total for each room.
That's a lot.
One of these rooms could require 5 generators, or 2 geothermals, or 3 solar panels, or 2 wind turbines, or 572,500 hamsters on a wheel to operate.
Damn.
Having animals can be very beneficial to your colony. I usually don't pay attention to dogs and cats because they provide no benefit to the colony.
You just killed the dog!
Buffaloes, alpacas, and boomalopes provide resources and they eat vegetation. If you have animals that can graze most of the year, just assign a close zone to the colony and assign them to it so they don't eat all your food and starve your colony to death. Also, wall off your zone if you're breeding the animals so baby animals or small animals you have don't get clapped. The last aspect we're going to cover is power. Power can be approached in different ways, and I'm about to release some 400 IQ setups. First, start off with a wood fire generator or 2 is normal, but you don't want to continue this as cutting wood and refueling could be
too much.
Boy, didn't I tell you to refuel that generator earlier? But upgrade to some Chad solar panels and throw in a couple of turbines which don't get blocked off by the panels and produce a huge amount of power. If you end up taming boomalopes,
how the fuck is it that a wind turbine is not impacted by solar generators?
But provided enough chem fuel for 4 generators. For power storage, this is where things get interesting. Always have a regular battery room surrounded by stone walls, but also invest in a separate battery room with full batteries connected to the other conduits with a power switch between them, flicking off the switch so in case your conduits take a dump and your insane amount of power is gone, you can flick on the backup battery.
Woo! Backup power! Oh my god! Oh my god! Also, I most definitely need to upgrade because I have surely been only making wood walls and everything burns down so easily. I need to stop making wood walls.
These are also a part of base building, but I'm going to save those for another video, or you're going to have to buy the $20 defense DLC.
Bruh. The fact that he really put down some good shit. A backup power source? Kill boxes. Bruh, okay, so why is it that I couldn't think of the word kill when it's like, okay, kill box. I was trying to ask you earlier what words you said what words you said in terms of combat strategy, and I couldn't remember. I just remembered box. Could not remember kill. Was trying to Google it and did not know what the fuck to Google. Because if I just put RimWorld box, what am I gonna get?
So, how are the new defenses coming along? Coming along nicely, though I do have some questions about a few things in the plans. Is it about the heads on the pikes? Oh, no, that's fine. That's surprisingly standard here on the rim. No, we are concerned about your backup plan if this fails. No, it's not going to fail. These walls are double layered, made of the strongest granite with uranium turrets for the best durability. Well, that's another construction company we can't do business with again. But
Oh no.
This is one of the most important things out on the rim alongside food, water, and tables. Without a good defense, you...
Why the fuck do they care so much about eating on the floor? Why are they really like, when you said that earlier, they like eating without a table is a war crime. What's so bad about eating on the floor? What's so bad? Why do they need a table so bad?
You are sure to fall to the whores on the rim, or just the Madden Thrumbo who you decided wouldn't be a problem but did it anyway.
Man, that ward killed me.
Yeah, we're fine.
Woo!
Today's episode is going to be a guide on building kill boxes. Granted, it won't be how to actually construct them, as different regions, map spawning, differing from person to person, and so on and on and on. This is more of a broad guide on how to make sure your kill box is efficient and cost effective, because not everyone is going to have a cheat mod that lets you get all the resources you want. This guide will assume base game or normal quality of life mods at an average difficulty. Yes. As always, remember to like, subscribe. Always seems to miss at least something. For every like we get on this video, that on and on. You will be overrun. That is a fact of life here on the rim. You will be able to even the playing field. So first off, location. Depending on the location, you might have a few more options. Though for the best colony, locations to build a kill box without having to invest a lot more time and resources into it is a temperate forest, large hills, or mountainous zone for two key reasons. Lots of stone and lots of wood. And the wood will come into play right about...
Look at all these traps.
Lots of
all those traps. Them things kill.
And easy to set up. Yes, metal and stone do more damage, but it takes a lot longer to build. And when you are replacing a lot of traps, every second spent on that could be spent doing other important tasks. If you have the resources or a mod like quarry, maybe I said it wrong, let me know in the comments down below. Maybe you could justify using stone, but I don't recommend doing that. You want to keep your stone and metal for other projects, especially walls, because trust me, you will be doing a lot of wall replacement. So why the traps? Well, before we make it to the main kill box, most people like to set up a trap halfway along narrow corridor with traps designed to either kill them before they arrive or just slow them down. How to make this is to set up a
with the doors so that someone doesn't have to go through it all. Yeah.
That on the wall, set up a door, both allow your pawns easy access to the traps to replace and make it through the hallway fast and safe. In between the traps, put sandbags or drop-off points for stone. This is so invaders can't stand on the spot and it slows them down, as they are forced to go up and over it. It'll separate the invaders too, so any who make it through are easier to pick off, one at a time rather than all at once. As the great Julius Caesar once said, divide and conquer. So divide the enemy up and conquer them. You want them to come into your kill box one at a time, so they are easier to pick off.
Makes sense.
You want a proper trap hallway. Oh, and another thing, I don't recommend explosive IEDs due to the cost to replace them, and the damage to your own buildings isn't worth the damage you could do to enemies. The only exception to the rule is the flame one, since if you got stone walls, the damage is minimal at best, and it causes a good amount of pain damage on a bunch of enemies in a crowded area. Another good option for this is the gas traps and shell mods, since the different gases can help out in weakening enemies before they show up into your kill box. Though you might want to set multiple of the same kind though, the hallways, since it takes a while for the stuff to kick in. So your invaders got through the hallways. You took out, around 3 out of the 30 of them. What
Yikes.
now? The good news is that they're slowed down and coming in one at a time, and they just walked into a line of turrets and guns. How do you set up a kill box itself? First off, do you have embrasures or not? Because embrasures can change how you build a kill box. If you don't have a mod that allows it, then you want to have a standard kill box set up with one entrance coming in. You want an entrance like that so the enemies aren't bunched. Plus, with this example design, they are close enough to the action to think melee is a good idea. You also will notice how your pawns aren't bunched up. That's because you don't want bunched up pawns for rocket launchers or grenades. Trust me, it's not a fun time
Yeah.
when 3 of your favorite pawns lost their legs because they decided to have a huddle. On another note, I'd include some turrets on each side of the walls to the side to both kill and distract the raiders, but this is an example kill box. Notice with this kill box design, the narrow hallway, you got a ton of invaders bunching up. Granted, it would be hilarious to have some rockets hit inside once they all come out. You are going to be swarmed. The best thing to do is spread them out. I should also mention the melee kill box, where if you remember the earlier image of how to get invaders to come in, you may now notice the smaller entrance means less people can go.
What is outplay?
That's
You play and it
that
records.
is
You can choose exactly what
the
you want it to
most
record, whether it's
disrespectful
kills,
place to put an
assists.
ad
Into that area.
in the middle
Well,
of
if you make
someone's
it
word.
1 block thick, only one person can walk in, kinda see where it's going. You get 1 person with 3 melee defenders. Play your cards right and you can have 3 badass men guarding your way to your base. Naturally, give them the best armor, shield belts, and weaponry. I suggest
I
they can
don't
moving back to guns if you
know.
turrets
Golly
between
fuck.
each turret,
Okay.
because when
I like learning about games, but I also don't like watching other people play games for too long because then I just want to play the game. And it's just how I don't like watching people play games for that long because even if I can learn strategy, I get bored. I know, and I hate tutorials. Most of the time I don't play tutorials. I will skip that shit. I will skip it like it's my job. Open sesame. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Boop, 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 boop. Gotta turn the music up so that it is loud enough, but not loud that it blows out ears. Did I take notes? No. How come this autosave is 30 minutes? Yeah, see, look at this shit. What kind of autosave? There were autosaves every 5 minutes, and then all of a sudden there wasn't one for 30. I don't even know why they did that to me. What's even here? What's even happening right now? Motherfuckers. First, well, here's the real problem, right? I made this whole thing of wood, but they won't let me just replace the walls. That was something about oxygen not included that I liked. I could just go over something that already existed and replace it with something new without it having to be an empty tile. It would just know that it had to do 2 orders of destroying and then building. But it won't let me do that here. I don't like it. Because there's already an identical thing that exists here, even though it's not identical. It's different. It's just... yeah. So... I don't know. I will have to... yeah. Rebuild this shit. gosh. Ah, rebuilding. Dude, that grow room was pretty. But really what needs to happen before anything and anything is this needs to be changed because actually, wait. Because I don't want the circuit, the conduits to be. Is it just going to delete the things that I can see, or is it going to remove the conduits as well? You know what else? It's over here. Oh. What was going to be over here? Oh. A stockpile zone. I was gonna do that. And then... What I really... Yeah, I know conduits are in the wall, but I didn't know if I click deconstruct over this, if it would deconstruct everything that's in the tile, or if it would just deconstruct the thing that I click specifically. It looks like the conduits still stay, but I didn't know if the conduits would be deleted with, or deconstructed with the walls since they're within the walls. I also wish that when settings were copied for stockpiles, that they changed colors with it. So that all of the stockpiles of the same settings look the same color. That would be really nice. No, they don't. What collapsed because it was too far from support? Oh. I should remove the roof first time. I can do that. And then there won't be collapses, huh? Makes sense, makes sense. I really wish that my handler hadn't died. That really fucked me up. Honestly, should probably do everything that's connected to these conduits, but what was I going to do over here? Oh yeah, wait. I broke this up so that this would be separate circuits. And then I was going to have a solar generator, but I ran out of components. Do I need components for all generators? Yes. Switches. Right. How do I do this the way that I want? Sappy. You don't have to clean all the time. There are other things you could be doing. I know there are. For that spaceship look. I don't want a spaceship look. Slow to build. Although they still walk over this area, so I guess I should, huh? There's hay growing, right? Cool. Boom rat. I want to tame a boomalope. What's everybody doing? I need to have dedicated people for everything. I'm not doing that as I should. Does this remove the zone? No. It's just on top of the zone. I need to have dedicated everything. So that there are people that are dedicated to crafting, dedicated to building. Like, I probably shouldn't have done this right. Like, they're prioritizing this build for the floor over the build of the walls, even though this one happened first. Do they not have the resources for it? Yes, that's why. They don't have slate blocks. What blocks do they have? Marble and limestone. So... how did I even have slate? Everything around me is limestone and marble. So that the floor is, because they said the straw matting is better and it is negligible towards filthy things, so. The real thing is, this is such a large space, I really need the hay to be harvested. But there really aren't enough people to do all the growing and the building. Time to go through and cut down some numbers. Damn, nobody wanted to go to Sappy's party? I need this room finished because my meat is rotting away and that's no good. You're rude for that one, Sappy. We have marble blocks. Oof. I'm a little mad that you did that. There we go. And now everything is safe. Back to normal temperatures. Doop 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 doop. Doop 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 doop. How do I boopy boopy boop? Do what I want. Batteries cost resources that I don't have. Oh yeah, the merchant. Where you at, dude? Boop. Rebecca, go chat with the what's it called? The merchant. They got donkeys. They have cows. That would kind of be nice, because then I could have milk. Why is it not letting me put a number here? Make some money selling ambrosia, because I did nothing to acquire ambrosia other than find it. Cows. You can ride the donkey? Okay. You're my traitor, Rebecca. You're the only one who's social, the only one who actually cares to be friendly with people. Because your husband is a psychopath. Oh, JK, not your husband. The widow. He's a widow now. Rebecca's not a traitor? What? Why is Rebecca a traitor? I can sell all the cowboy hats that nobody's wearing. Oh, Rebecca the... No, yeah, traitor. She has the highest negotiation rate. Because she's social. Why do I have so many fucking cowboy hats? They don't have enough money for this transaction. Components. Where are you taking them? To this? To the crematorium. I have limestone blocks. Why are they not putting them here? Weird. You can dress her up to increase her influence. Interesting. I didn't think about this completely because this is too close to this, isn't it? Wait. Well, it doesn't really, it's not really that close to it. Do that. And then... What's the bill on the crematorium, or is it being built? There is no bill. It's just not being built, even though there's enough limestone blocks for it. So I don't know why. Can't answer that one. Oh, Sappy's doing it right now. Cows! I need more traders to come by so I can sell more of the shit. I still don't have components. It's already 7? Oh, I talked too long. I'm not gonna play this. I'm not gonna have much time to play the game. I think I might have to go somewhere else to get components. Yeah, it's almost dinner time. Hey. The mechanites are out of her body, finally. She's got a bad back, but her asthma isn't hurting her right now. Oh shit. There's no roof on my battery. Storage system over here. Yep, Rebecca's asthma. Yep. Why are these being prioritized? My cow's already pregnant. I'm proud of you, cows. Milk 4 days. Milk 4 days. Do I not have steel? I do not have steel. This bitch is making... I would love to tame another boomalope. But the best handler has 3, and I need 5. Ain't that a bitch? 5, and my best handler has 3. Bonnie had 9 as a handler skill. I'm so upset. I'm so upset with her death. Like, this is just... Jeez. Ugh. What do you mean open? Sappy, please don't get caught in this shit. Open up a beer? I thought you were a teetotaler. Are you not a teetotaler? A teetotaler? Teetotaler? No, I forgot. That's somebody else. What's awful about your bedroom, huh? Oh yeah, I forgot I have a tame squirrel. Jay chillin'. They just self-tamed. They've been exploring things ever since. I need somebody to come around and harvest all this hay, though. Because we're running low, and I don't like that. There's just a lot of dead chickens, apparently. Why is milk here? It's not supposed to be allowed here. Is it because it's not allowed here? No, it is. This can't be all that you have to do right now. How many dead baby chickies are there? They've been butchering since this. They've been butchering all morning. Compacted machinery. Okay, those are harvested. Dude. So many damn dead babies. I think that's all the dead babies though. Now everybody's gonna go to sleep. That was the end of the day. What if I... Is there a... I wish there was a way to set a limit. Man-hunting rats. Why deconstruct them? Why limit them so that they don't have as many baby chickens that get killed all the time? Sappy, don't go outside. Don't go outside until the man-hunting rats are dead. I don't know when they're gonna get killed, but I know that you can't fight them. They're just gonna keep avoiding the traps because I just kind of put them in random spots. You're just gonna sit here and wait until they all go to sleep, huh? Boneville. Boneville. Stop. Boneville. You don't fight either. Of course they're gonna follow you in because it says that they will. There we go. I just needed them to run into the trap. That's all I needed them to do. But now I understand why I need some sort of maze. I think this is where it should be. I just put it too close to the area when I need it to be more like a... Tool cabinet. You were saying something about that earlier. By earlier, I mean like yesterday. Increases work speed. Oh shit. What do you know? What am I looking for right now? I don't have enough steel to do this, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Boneville. Is there just not a place for the milk? There's definitely a place for milk. Why is no one picking it up? Because it's just gonna spoil here. He has no problem butchering, but he won't kill. Okay, Boneville. What's Yan up to? He's injured because he tried to fight a rat that he had no business fighting. Boneville, are you just dropping blood across everywhere? That's concerning. Also, oh, Jesus. Why are you cleaning up this first? We struck silver. Oh, he's gonna make art. How much does it need? Wow. There's so much blood on the floor, Sappy. Please help clean it up. There's so much blood on the floor. Man. There's so much blood on the floor. Why is this game so full of blood? Compacted steel. It's just... there's too much going on, and too many things need to happen that aren't happening. Oh. You created a masterwork? Sappy, I'm so proud of you. I didn't know you had it in you. Is a masterwork a random occurrence? Like, I thought it would be somewhat dependent on your skill level. Sappy had a level of 3. Sappy is my little night owl. When everybody else is asleep, she works. What's on your back? Drop the berries on your back. What's on your back? Yo. A Muffalo Shaman? That sounds like... I'm saying, Sappy was level 3. How is she making a masterwork? It has to be random. It had to be random. Dude, wait. A Muffalo Shaman sounds like a handler. Can I effectively defend myself against a singular group of pirates? Like where the group of pirates is a singular person? Can we fight a singular person? Rebecca and Yan? Cause Sappy and Boneville don't fight for shit? It says she's too frantic to offer more information, and I don't like that. Oh, he. Excuse me. There's somebody chasing her. Him. But I see nobody. Ah. Brick. Following him with a knife. Is that a knife? Yeah, it looks like a knife. Smart. Smart. Let's see what kind of skills Cahuela has. How is it that a Muffalo shaman has handling of 2? That's disgusting. You're a fighter, though. And you have a passion for it. No incapabilities. They're beautiful. They're optimistic. They're a gourmand. Yeah, I just really wanted a handler. Like, fuck. I did save. I did save. Yo. Again. First and foremost, you have a mace, so you need to use it. Dodge that shit. Oh no, they're dodging your shit. Wait. Yan. Yan! Must save. Yeah, I will try. I didn't build this system because they didn't have time for it. And really what Yan needs to do is have some sort of fucking protection. Because he's wearing pants. That's it. I have no armor. I shouldn't get into any fights until I have somebody make some armor. Because really everybody's fucked because of it. Where is Sappy right now? Shit. The ant's about to die. Dude, you need to move. Why are you moving so slow? You're just gonna attack my fucking building. You put on some pants. That's cool. Let's give you this axe. Maybe you can fight with an axe. Stop! You're not even blowing up my wall. You're going specifically for my cooler so my freezer gets fucked. This is unnecessary violence. Yo, fight this bitch. You're cowering? Do you not fight? Because it says you have high melee. And I just gave you a weapon. And I understand you're scared, but why are you cowering? We don't have time for that. We don't have time for such nonsense. Nah. Fuck you. Get fucked. I have more people with weapons. Everybody. Oh, Yan's bleeding out. Is Yan gonna make it? I don't want to lose somebody. Yan, please. Yan, please. Rebecca's smoking a fucking joint in the freezer. Because it was such a stressful fight. Death in 8 hours. Why are you not treating any of his wounds? They're sort of in the freezer. They fucked up the freezer, so nobody's in the freezer now. I don't want Yan to die. There's 8 hours. Can you do this in 8 hours? Because you are taking your sweet time walking. Granted, I'm on slow speed, but... yeah. She got high on smoke leaf and passed out. She said, man, this fight was really rough. Let me get high and then pass out. This is how we cope with our problems. It's 7:42. Oh my goodness. This game is going to be the end of me. I just wanted to get another person and now I have 5 and I'm so happy, but also Anyway, we're gonna save. Super smart. And then we're gonna quit to main menu. And then say goodbye because I'm late as fuck. Like late as fuck. And I'm not dressed or ready to eat. I mean, I did eat lunch, so I'm not gonna be hangry, which was definitely an issue last weekend. I was very hangry, didn't get food till late, and that was on me. I didn't eat before. But I had beef stew, a hearty lunch, and I'm ready to wait for dinner. But now I gotta go, cause if I don't go now, I'm gonna be even later, and I gotta get ready. So, Thanks for stopping by. I'll be here tomorrow doing something. It's probably gonna be RimWorld. But it might be resin. We'll find out when we get there. See you, bye!